Escobar, Roddy Piper, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, many others. Certainly all great legends. Absolutely. We love them, we admire them, we respect them. We give them well-deserved standing ovations when they're inducted into the Hall of Fame. But there comes a time when even the great legends need to know when it's time to hang up the tights. Let us remember them in all of their power and their glory and everything that they were when they were big. Sagging flesh and receding hairlines tend to tarnish the image that was once golden. So, the last issue is Legends in the Ring. Take it or leave it. For this one, we will start with Shane.
Oh. Everybody needs to know when it's time to leave. It's difficult, but everybody needs to know whether it's internally or from some outside source. They need to be conscious of how they are perceived on TV, and guys that are looking like Hacksaw Jim Duggan or at that age should not be competing in the ring full time. It's really pathetic because it's like they don't have anything else to do because that's all they've been known for doing, which is why as a teacher and as an educator we always tell everybody get their education, because you're going to need something to fall back on. You can't do one thing forever, and we're going to have to come to the realization sometimes that, it's time to, we've had our fun, but it's time to take that walk in the sunset.
Okay, nicely put. Daris.
I'm going to take the Legends in the Ring. I'm going to refer to our guest from last week, Sid Vicious. He said that there is a place for everybody. I asked him that question about Ric Flair retiring. He hit the nail on the head. There's a place for everyone. We need that. Tell me how many people don't pop for Hogan. Yeah, a lot of people hate him. Shane. But when he still walks that aisle, he rips that T-shirt, you go bananas. It doesn't matter how old he is. And then look at Fabulous Moolah. She wanted to wrestle on her 100th birthday. It's her God-given right. If she wanted to do it, if she could still do it, hey, you're not going to be able to do it at the steps you did 20, 30, 40, 60, 80 years ago, but there's still going to be fans who get excited about it and want to see it. So let Rick wrestle until he's 99, whether it's just taking a bump off the apron. Let him do it. There's still fans out there who will pop for it, so as long as there's fans out there who will pop for it, then there's a need for them.
Okay. And Chris, let's hear what you have to say.
I believe that, if this was professional baseball, the guys get too old and they retire, and then, 10 years down the line, you could go see them play at an Alzheimer's game, correct? And I think that the wrestling business should be along the same lines depending on the individual. We have Legends conventions and we have Legends shows where you could come see some of the older, out of shape guys who can't really go anymore, like full-time on TV. However, they could still get in there and entertain you for 10 minutes. I think that the people who have weekly TV shows should be a little bit more careful about who they use and what they're even capable of doing. Somebody like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat went out there and stole the show at WrestleMania, I thought. However, if you brought in Sheik, the Iron Sheik, and told him to go have a match, you're going to get two very different things out of him. So I think you need to pick and choose who you use on TV and then go see your favorite legends at the conventions.
You, sir, definitely get the point there for me. I completely agree with you. I think they can still keep going as long as they are kind of on their own in the legend shows in their own arena, and to pick and choose, as you said, who goes on TV.
Right.
So it appears that we have a tie between
As usual.
and Daris. Now, I do have a very special bonus tiebreaker question. Are you guys ready to hear it?
Shoot.
Yes.
The fabulous, wonderful, talented, incredible, rated R superstar Edge is by far the best heel in the WWE today. Take it if you know what's good for you, or leave it and lie like Charlotte Flair. Let us start with Chris on that one.
I'm not gonna take it, but see, Edge is a little bit of a different story. Edge was a huge babyface forever until the stuff with him and Matt. When it came to the stuff with him and Matt, it was so real that people really started to hate Edge for the stuff that he was doing, which in turn turned him into more of a heel than you could write or create on your own because of his real life situation. Now in those days, yes, I would take that. Now, no, I don't think he's the biggest heel, and I don't even think people care as much about him as what the hype is built up to.
Ooh.
Oh,
I love it.
Daris, what do you have to say? Don't disappoint me. Come on, I'm almost in tears.
Oh.
Man, as tempted as I am to take that Edge is the greatest heel, I'm going to go ahead and give in to those temptations because he is. And I'll tell you why. Because Edge is not just the typical heel, you know, where he goes back to the old school. He cheats. People think that he's worthless, that he doesn't deserve the place that he's at, and so for that, he is the greatest heel going, because let's look at who we've got. We've got Randy Orton, who he's only had his major heat with one group, where Edge has been able to work with a bunch of different baby faces, not just your Triple H and McMahon family. He's been able to take his heat and spread it and make money for other people as well. So by that notion alone, I think he's the greatest heel. And plus, he's Andrea's favorite superstar.
Worker.
So, you know, that's 1A.
Damn it.
Okay, well, I mean, point. And I, you know, I have my reasons too. It's not just because Edge is the best wrestler in the whole wide world.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Have you seen me wrestle yet?
You need to check out Chris Escobar's YouTube. He's the greatest wrestler ever.
Oh, man.
Well, I you know, I'm sure that is the case, and I have checked it out. However, I have to be very, very loyal. See, now I can have Chris as my number 2 favorite of ever, which, you know, is obviously the case. However, I have been a loyal Edge fan for, you know, 11 years or something like that, so I got to stay true to my man here. That's just the kind of gal I am.
Loyal to the T.
Oh, absolutely. So, yes, the winner and champion is Daris. Well done.
Shafted.
Well done.
Oh. He steals another victory.
Oh, God. His victories are as tainted as Edge's title wins.
Is that a good thing? I'm a little confused.
They will last just as long.
Hey, how long did your reign last, Camp?
It lasted 3 weeks to be. Well, actually, it lasted longer since we didn't go like 3 weeks in a row. So shut your mouth, sir. I am still the longest reigning champion here.
Yeah,
My one title reign has been longer than your 2 so far. Okay, I'm Bruno freaking Sammartino here.
Via default. But anyways, we thank you very much for gracing us with your appearance as our guest host. All your fans can find you on BR, where they choose to read your articles or write on your bulletin board.
Well, so you know what? I appreciate it all, and thank you so much for having me on. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was our famous Turnbuckle to Turnbuckle champion,